Welcome to StudyIQ। आज के इस वीडियो के माध्यम से हम लर्निंग 5 वर्ड्स ऑन अ डेली बेसिस की सीरीज़ को आगे बढ़ाएंगे। आप मुझसे इंस्टाग्राम पे नीरजा रहेजा के नाम से जुड़ सकते हैं। आप वीडियो को पॉज करके आज के क्विज को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, जिसे टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो हम ब्रीफली डिस्कस करेंगे। स्टार्टिंग ऑन विद द फर्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ द डे, पेस्की। पेस्की एडजेक्टिव का अर्थ होता है एक ऐसी चीज़ विच इज़ कॉजिंग ट्रबल, एजिटेशन, अनोयंस जो आपको परेशान कर देती है, उसके लिए हम पेस्की शब्द का प्रयोग करते हैं। जो आपको तंग कर देती है, परेशान कर देती है, ऐसी वस्तु के लिए हम पेस्की एडजेक्टिव का प्रयोग करते हैं। सो समथिंग दैट इज कॉजिंग इरिटेशन, trouble or annoyance, something that is irritating, bothersome, vexing, annoying, उस चीज़ के लिए हम पेस्की शब्द का प्रयोग करते हैं। पेस्की टू डू लिस्ट, बिकॉज आधे से ज़्यादा टाइम हम लोग कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाते हैं उस काम को, अधिकतर ये उस संदर्भ में इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। लेट्स लुक एट द यूसेज। द पेस्की मस्कीटोज ruin an outdoor movie. I have been trying to get rid of this pesky cold for weeks. जब हमें सर्दी खांसी हो जाती है बहुत लंबे ड्यूरेशन तक, so it becomes troublesome, it becomes pesky. Moving on to the next word, nebulous. Nebulous शब्द का अर्थ होता है धुंधला, ऐसी चीज़ जो कि क्लाउडी है, हेजी है, उसके लिए अनक्लियर है, हम लोग nebulous का प्रयोग करते हैं। तो धुंधला, अस्पष्ट, उसके लिए हम इस एडजेक्टिव nebulous का प्रयोग करेंगे। Something that is clouded, something that is hazy, unclear, not clear, difficult to see, understand or describe. That is when we are using the adjective nebulous. Let's look at the usage of the word. When you walk through the woods on a foggy morning, the trees may all have a mysterious, nebulous look to them. When you fly in a plane on an overcast day, overcast, cloud से भरा हुआ, the land below you looks nebulous and indistinct. नेक्स्ट वर्ड, ओवरकास्ट। जैसा भी हम लोगों ने देखा, एक ऐसी चीज विच इज बेक्लाउडेड, ओवर क्लाउडेड, क्लाउड से भरा हुआ है, बिल्कुल बादल से घिरा हुआ है, मेघ युक्त है, बिल्कुल घिरा हुआ है, उसके लिए हम ओवरकास्ट शब्द का प्रयोग करते हैं। सो समथिंग दैट इज क्लाउडेड ओवर, ओवर क्लाउडेड, बी क्लाउडेड, अ कवरिंग ऑफ क्लाउड्स ओवर द स्काई, एज यू कैन सी ओवर हियर in the image. That is when we are using the word overcast. Let's look at the usage. An impenetrable fog overcast our view of the harbor. It was an overcast morning. That means cloud से भरी हुई morning थी। Moving on to the next word, edify. इस verb का अर्थ होता है जब आप किसी को enlighten करते हैं, educate करते हैं, illuminate करते हैं, सिखा रहे हैं किसी को कोई चीज़, उसके लिए we use the verb edify. So किसी को समझाना, किसी को सिखाना, as you can see over here in the image. So to uplift, enlighten, encourage, that is when we are using the verb edify. Exact meaning, to educate, to uplift, to enlighten, to instruct. जब आप किसी को establish करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, illuminate करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, inspire and nurture करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, that is when we use the verb edify. Let's look at the usage. These books will both entertain and edify the readers. It was a family-oriented show that tried to edify the audience, that tried to educate the audience. So educate करना, and that too particularly moral या religious knowledge के संदर्भ में, उसके लिए हम edify शब्द का प्रयोग करते हैं। Moving on to the next word, addendum. Addendum शब्द का अर्थ होता है when you are attaching something, to add something. जब आप जोड़ देते हैं कोई चीज़, that is when we are using the noun addendum. Let's look at the exact meaning. जब आप जोड़ रहे हैं, when a thing is added, addition, a supplement to a book. Addendum का actual meaning हो जाता है supplement. आप जोड़ रहे हैं something that is an afterword. That is when we are using the word addendum. Let's look at the usage. Shobha's article was written in 1972, but it was updated with an addendum in recent years. It would be smart to add an addendum to your resume to highlight some of your areas of expertise. So आप अपनी resume के साथ you can add. So that is an addendum. So you need to add some more expertise. Moving on to the next word, inadvertently. Inadvertently is an adverb. Inadvertent जो होता है that is an adjective. So inadvertently इस adverb का अर्थ होता है जब आप भूल से कोई कार्य कर लेते हैं, unplanned है, unmeditated है, it is not something that you've decided before. So unknowingly, unintentionally अगर हम कुछ कर देते हैं, that is when we're using this adverb inadvertently. So without knowledge or intent, unknowingly, unwittingly, something that is unplanned, something that is unpremeditated, that is when we are using this particular adverb inadvertently. So कोई चीज जो unplanned है, by chance है, carelessly हो गया है, unwittingly हो गया है, that is when we are using inadvertently. और इसके synonyms, इसके antonyms हो जाते हैं something that is planned, something that is intentional, something that is deliberate and adverted. उसका ये सारे antonyms हो जाएंगे. Let's look at the usage. You have been inadvertently calling Rima instead of Ridhi. So unknowingly you're calling the wrong person. Inadvertently. Moving on to the next word. Dossier. इस noun का अर्थ होता है a collection of file for a specific purpose that is containing specific information about specific people. Usually एक file हो गई है, so file के लिए हम dossier शब्द का प्रयोग करते हैं. इस noun का अर्थ है जो files हैं, file हो गई, report हो गई, a collection of documents हो गए which are about a particular person, event or a subject, as you can see over here in the image. Let's look at the usage of the word dossier. There are countless scenes in spy movies where an intrepid secret agent breaks into a secure government facility in order to steal a dossier or a collection of files. So whenever we are talking about dossier is a file, a report, a collection जो हो जाता है documents का, that is when we are using this noun dossier. Intrepid, as we saw in the previous sentence, intrepid का अर्थ होता है साहसी व्यक्ति, एक ऐसा व्यक्ति जो कि बहादुर है, वीर है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा plucky है, daring है, bold है. That is when we are using the word intrepid. So this adjective is used to describe someone who is brave, who is bold, who is lacking fear in dealing with the new or unknown, is characterized by resolute fearlessness and fortitude, endurance. As you can see over here in the image, superheroes are considered to be bold and courageous. They're considered to be intrepid. So let's look at the usage. Superheroes are intrepid in their struggle for truth and justice. वो बहादुर होते हैं, वो साहसी होते हैं. That is when we are using the adjective intrepid. Moving on quickly to the quiz. Before we go on to the quiz of the day, एक बार कुछ MCQs को देखते हैं. Here you need to pick the nearest in meaning. The government is under no obligation to offer contracts to companies which choose to flout the guidelines, which choose to defy. Flouting a norm when you're defying. As you can see over here in the image, so no smoking का sign है, but still the person is flouting. That means the person is defying. So defying is closest to meaning over here to the word flout, because flout का अर्थ होता है when you are mocking, when you are insulting, when you're treating with contempt. So here, as you can see over here in the image, flouting the norm, defying the norm. Soon he felt uncomfortable, for the coach was now moving over a rugged भी बोला जाता है, rugged road. Rugged is actually something that is rough, something that is not smooth, बिल्कुल tough है. So tough, rough, harsh, uneven है, jagged है, difficult है, hardy है. So that is when we are using the word rugged or rugged. And here rough becomes the nearest in meaning. So here the correct answer is rough. So rough is going to be nearest in the meaning. Indians exhibited a remarkable solidarity at the time of war. Solidarity का अर्थ होता है एकता, unitedness, as you can see over here in the image. And here we have unity as the closest, the nearest in meaning. Unity हो गया, oneness, accord, agreement, camaraderie, consensus. All these are important synonyms of the word solidarity, जिसका अर्थ है एकता, unity, as you can see in the image. Moving on to the next important sentence. His impeccable style caught the attention of critics. Impeccable का अर्थ होता है faultless, something that is completely faultless. That is what we mean by impeccable. not liable to sin or wrongdoing without any defect or error, उसके लिए हम impeccable शब्द का प्रयोग करते हैं. So the nearest in meaning becomes faultless. That is the correct answer here. Now moving on to the quiz of the day. Let's just quickly solve it. कैकोग्राफिस्ट एक ऐसा व्यक्ति जो कि स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स बहुत ज़्यादा करते हैं. अ पर्सन हु इज बैड विथ स्पेलिंग्स इज अ कैकोग्राफिस्ट. सो कैकोग्राफिस्ट बिकम्स अ पर्सन हु इज bad with spellings is going to be a cacographist. Arbitrator जो दो enemies, a person who's actually appointed by two different parties or two enemies to solve a dispute, right? That is an arbitrator. So the person who's appointed by two parties to solve a dispute is an arbitrator. Moving on to the next one, foray is a sudden rush into the enemy country. जब आप एकदम से enemy country के अंदर जा रहे हैं, so a sudden rush into the enemy country is a foray. फॉर्मलिज्म, जब आप एक्सेसिवली सेरेमनीज रिचुअलिस्टिक हो रहे हैं, उन चीज़ों को ज़्यादा अहमियत दे रहे हैं. सो एक्सेसिव ओबीडियंस टू रूल्स एंड सेरेमनीज इज formalism. Jaywalk when you're crossing streets in a very careless manner. जब आप सड़क पार कर रहे हैं casually. So jaywalk is to cross streets in a careless and a dangerous way. Obviously, it's dangerous. Holocaust is the great destruction that causes loss of many lives. So, आपका जो Nazi party ने किया था in the context of Germany, so that is also considered to be a Holocaust. So, great destruction and loss of many lives is called a Holocaust. Embargo is an official ban and particularly a ban on trading, जिसको हम previous videos में देख भी चुके हैं. So an official order that is forbidding trade with another country is called an embargo. Ergonomics is the study when you're trying to look at people's efficiency in their इमीडिएट इन्वायरमेंट. तो जब आप लोगों की इफिशिएंसी को देख रहे होते हैं उन्हीं के ही इन्वायरमेंट में, दैट इज कॉल्ड एर्गोनॉमिक्स. सो द स्टडी ऑफ पीपल्स एफिशिएंसी इन देयर वर्किंग इन्वायरमेंट. इन्वेक्टिव इज अ फोर्सफुल अटैकिंग स्पीच जो आप दे रहे हैं स्पेशली फॉर ब्लेमिंग समवन, दैट इज कॉल्ड इन्वेक्टिव. Malady, that which is wrong with the system, एक ऐसी चीज जो कि बुरी है, something that is actually a bane in that particular system, that is called a malady. Pariah, as we can see the last one which is left, one who is not accepted by the society is considered to be a pariah. आप यहाँ पर cheat sheet में से answers को दोबारा cross check कर सकते हैं for today's quiz of the day. In case of any doubts, you can mention that in the comment section.